The stream has started.
What?
That's it. It's live. We're doing it.
Okay. Well, I'm still waiting for the link.
We're doing it because the stream just started.
Yeah?
What did I just tell you?
Tell me the stream just started.
I can't give you the link until the thing has happened.
Well,
until reality is here.
That seems like a skill issue.
But it's now. No, it's an issue with linear time.
Which you choose to exist in.
Sure. In the sense that I could remove myself from reality at any moment, I suppose.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean,
time
is an illusion.
We've been streaming for less than a minute, and already Amabel's gone to that well.
That's not the well I'm going to.
Anyway, hey, let's play some Framed. We're a little bit late today because I had an episode, but we're here now. So, as soon as Amabel's done dicking around on social media.
As soon as I'm done promoting your stream, which is free labor that I'm not being compensated for.
That's correct. Yeah, every part of that's right.
It's HITMAN. Again. Cool. All right. I did that part, and now I'm going to go look at the... whatchamacallit.
Check out this
I'm the
stream.
only one watching? That can't be right.
Let's play a little bit. I mean...
People, get in the chat.
It can be right. The stream's been running for like a minute.
All right. That is a pizza boy? They're carrying a pizza.
It is certainly a boy carrying a pizza box. A pizza boy is... I mean, that's a thing. I guess that's a thing. It also looks like maybe there's like an arm and a cast? Something?
Okay.
But so we're carrying a pizza out to...
Like a shed.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you have a guess here?
It's
ain't Field of Dreams, is it?
I have never actually seen that movie. I don't know if there's a pizza in it. But let's try it.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
But there's...
So,
I don't recognize this at all.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, boy. There's something about
this
the
design.
design...
This is not Flight of the Navigator. That's not the Navigator, is it?
I haven't seen Flight of the Navigator since I was quite young. But
me neither. I don't remember what it looks like.
I will say, well, that's not the Navigator. When you say that's not the Navigator, is it? No, that's not the primary space vessel from Flight of the Navigator. But I don't remember if there is like a big spaceship at the beginning or end, maybe.
Yeah, the aspect ratio is making me thinking like 70s or 80s movie.
Okay, I mean, let's see if Flight of the Navigator's in here.
It's not.
It's not. So one thing I am thinking is that, like, these branches up here have like a weird sort of jaggedness to them, being composited in front of the matte painting or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what
this isn't batteries not included, is it?
Oh, interesting. I will say batteries not included mostly takes place in a city.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the other one where they get younger? It's like the old people, they get younger. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I do, no.
Ron Howard directed it, I believe, and it has the diabetes guy.
Wilford Brimley?
Yeah. And they get younger because of aliens. Aliens make them get younger, and this movie old people like?
Oh boy.
Okay, well, let's skip. Unless you have something.
That's a tiny Drew Barrymore.
This is E.T.
This is one of the smallest Drew Barrymores you could probably legally buy.
E.T. the extraterrestrial.
Boy, how is ET extra? There we go. Okay, one of the tiniest, densest Drew Barrymores on the market.
Yeah, what were the other clips? Would we have gotten it?
Well, I think that,
there you go.
That one's quite a giveaway, in fact. And then yeah, there's that, and then finally you get the man himself. All right, welcome in. We got a couple of people now. We're just warming up with some Framed. I've been awake for approximately 50 seconds before we started the stream, so I do need a second here. I am still booting.
Did you ever play the Atari ET game?
I played a ton of the Atari ET game. We had
I had that. I played it.
Yeah, we had an Atari at my latchkey, and four copies of the cartridge, because there was a period in the 80s where people would just give you ET cartridges just on the street, or like at a cash register. There might be a bowl of them. It's sort of a take an ET, leave an ET kind of situation.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
because they were the most populous object on the planet. So is this a movie about the Shackleton expedition?
The only thing I know with the Shackleton expedition is a mini series starring Kenneth Branagh.
The only media adaptation. Hold on a second. You said the only thing you know about the Shackleton expedition. I happen to know you're one of the world's foremost experts about the Shackleton expedition.
But not about its depictions in media.
But not
about, I made a board game about it. This is not The Thing. It's too bright.
Well, also, there's just no part of the thing that looks like this. We have like teepee style structures here. Yeah, I don't really know. So there's a tracked vehicle here. Hey, Shayna's in the chat.
Oh, is this the sequel to is this the Thing remake from the 10 years ago, or sequel remake?
Yeah, it was a sequel. Boy, here's the problem. Well, that wasn't. What was that called? Was that just called The Thing?
It was called The Thing.
Oh, because
it was probably not this. Yeah, can you just guess something? We'll move to the next thing. And
all right, yeah, it's not The Thing. It's okay. So that's a semi-young Dennis Quaid. Jana's doing gunpla while watching the stream. This is classic.
Wilder Napalm.
Wilder Napalm.
The Wilder Napalm.
Is that a thing? The movie database says no, it's not.
Okay, I don't actually know if it.
Amabel, you've lost your damn mind. Look at all these core samples. Is there like a disaster movie where he's? I feel like this is too young of a Dennis Quaid for the disaster movie time, right? For the big rash of them.
Oh, is this Day After Tomorrow? Just check.
I mean, it could be. That was certainly a movie where things were cold a lot. Great work, Amabel. You are crushing it. This bodes well.
That's pretty recent, actually.
That is fairly recent.
Like within the last 20 years, so I guess that's not super recent, but.
Okay, so we have a very carefully obscured face here that you can kind of see a little bit better around the edges. There's some kind of corporate logo, either that or a lot of wall-mounted helipads, but that's pretty unusual.
Does that face look like a Lady Gaga?
Not to me.
Okay. Well, I don't know then.
Honestly, there I'd almost say it looks like Uma Thurman. But I don't know that I think that's Uma Thurman. Hey there, Cornflakes. Hello, welcome. Just gonna do another couple of frames while we let people filter in, and then it is time to turn shit up. Today.
All right,
the pressure's
let's push to the next thing.
Experiment. All right, I'm gonna say this is fucking Boy, Simone. Simone's not in there. It's Moneyball.
It's not Moneyball.
Oh, look at that! Look at the very low quality of that cat.
Yeah.
I am arguing. To be clear, I am arguing that this is a CG cat, or perhaps some kind of.
This
prosthetic.
is not. This is not Captain Marvel, is it?
I don't think so. Does
I only
Captain
saw it
Marvel
once.
drive a Ducati?
I don't know what a Ducati is.
It's this is
It's a
motorcycle.
motorcycle.
Yeah,
Motorcycle cat. Okay.
this cat is sitting on a high value motorcycle. That's like a fancy people motorcycle.
Okay. Well,
I don't want to say that the Ducati
is
is like the Lamborghini of motorcycles, but it has that kind of name recognition.
is it the cat from outer space? They did a remake.
Hold on. But what if it's Catwoman, though? What if it was Catwoman, though?
Okay. Show me the other frames.
Where in this day and age are you going to get a cat that looks that shitty in a modern film? Cats. Well, there's Halle Berry. That feels like if they show you this many cats and then they show you Halle Berry, that feels like a giveaway. I guess that makes sense, right? Four is usually the one where they hurl it at you. This is way less gettable. I don't understand why this is 5. And then
Well,
I mean,
she's playing the villain.
and then in 6, it's just hey, that's Catwoman.
Who I don't know who the villain is even.
Yeah, me neither. That's just
But
the fucking. That's the Merovingian. That's just straight up the Merovingian.
Just for people who just really love Catwoman. All the Catwoman fans out there will appreciate.
Yeah, Jaina points out that is the wrong type of cat for Captain Marvel. Also, people love to talk shit about Marvel movies and whatnot. You are not going to see a cat that looks that bad in a Marvel movie. That's just not.
No, you're right. You're right.
Say what you will about their machine over there. They got it zipped up a little bit better than that. All right, one more.
Yeah.
One more. Our average tonight is tight. We're high up here. Amabel, that's some manner of space-going vessel. I think. Or I guess it could be a rock. It could be a rock.
Look, people in chat. I only saw Captain Marvel once. It was pretty all right.
Could it be? Are we being tricked? Because it looks unusually shaped, and I'm wondering if the trick is it's a rock, but we're being led to believe it might be a spaceship. What if it's Armageddon or one of these films?
Okay.
Where there's a rock.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not being very helpful.
Well, I'm not recognizing the film.
Okay. Well,
This
that's
isn't,
certainly a spaceship. So I guess I lose.
It doesn't look like either a Star Wars or a Star Trek spaceship to me. So,
this could be a Star Wars spaceship in a sort of a prequel trilogy kind of sense. If you told me that the fucking weirdo clone people on Camino or whatever flew one of these, I could buy that. That said, I don't think this looks like Star Wars. There's a combination of the ship and the way the ship is lit, and so just sort of the color grade. Like, this is not a Star Wars.
it's not Spaceballs either.
It's definitely not Spaceballs. I can say that.
Are you looking forward to the new Spaceballs film?
No, not even a little bit. Until you said that, I'd forgotten that was even happening.
All right, let's skip because I don't have a I don't have a reasonable guess.
Okay, but I'm not.
But, I don't know what Gattaca's about.
Okay, but we don't fucking skip. We pick a. Hold on.
Well, then you pick something.
What's that one? What's the City of 1,000 Planets? What's the name of that movie? Is that Jupiter Ascending?
Probably.
It's not. I'm just the type Jupiter Ascending.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. So that's very dramatical. I am looking up the name of that movie. Valerian. Valerian is the movie I was thinking of.
Oh, I saw that in theaters and did not remember any of it.
Apparently. How am I gonna say? How am I gonna say to you, "City of a Thousand Planets," and you just look at me blankly if you've seen the damn movie?
Like it was not Luc Besson's best work. I'll say that.
Cat of Ninetails says in the chat, "Has SB really not seen this one? I'm surprised." I don't think I've seen this one. Is this? This is very dramatic design language. This is not like. This is something that isn't really. Here's my vibe. Here's what I'm thinking. This is something that isn't science fiction, but it's living in a science fiction wrapper.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
Let's try it.
Ha.
Ah.
I felt it. I can feel. I watched so many horror movies last night. Leading up to.
Did you?
Yeah, leading up to my episode, that I can feel the energy coming off of this one. We talk about media in a positive way here, and I'll have some positive things to say at the end of the night. But right now, before the stream has fully started, what I will say is maybe don't watch The Outwaters. It's maybe not a great use of your time. Anyway, don't offer unasked for negativity. Selling bones. Damn. Get your shit under control. Zip it up. That's the end of the pre-stream. We did it. We survived phase 1. Welcome, everyone. So we survived phase 1. Our backing music has been this wonderful piece from the Relaxed Movement. 12 hours of copyright-free music. You know, listen, we're going to see him again. This is almost certainly the music of phase 3 as well. Unless I go nuts and decide to play Foxy Shazam or something. But Amabel, it's time. It's time to move on to phase 2, the actual stream, the thing that the people came for.
Sharing the screen.
All right.
Can you see it okay?
Yeah, turn off your camera.
Right.
So that I can share this cleanly.
Alt tab. Goodbye, face. Goodbye, my own face.
Goodbye to your own face. And then here we come out of the cave. And ba-bam! It's Hitman 2. Welcome back, everybody. So today we're trying something. We're moving on to the next step of our experiment. So Amabel, if you will go to destinations.
Yeah.
For those of you who are not familiar with the thing, I wanted Amabel to come to grips with the mastery system in Hitman. I think this is like a really cool design that gets lost in the way that we talk about these games, and there's sort of like moment to moment experiential play of them. So I thought a cool way to engage with this would be to have Amabel go from basically not knowing how to play Hitman at all, just pick a level, one of the denser, more complicated levels, and just play it until she hits 20 mastery. So, as you can see down there in the bottom right, we are at 5 mastery of 20 right now. Amabel, you feel like you have like a pretty good handle on the shape of this thing, like where the 2 main targets are, how the thing is constructed, and how you move within it? Okay. So far, we've just been doing the main mission, the finish line. But you can see here, there's all these other things, these escalations. There's also a special assignment, and we're gonna get to that special assignment. But today, we're trying out some escalations. Cat of Ninetails says in the chat, the one thing Amabel does not know is where her duck is. Listen, she figured out where her duck was. Eventually, the world did teach her. So, yeah, I was gonna say, pick an escalation here. Any one of the escalations. These are multi-part missions that are called escalations for reasons that you are going to find out here. So you can see we're given a particular set of objectives: retrieve a fish from the display tanks, pacify Johnny Jimenez and Antonio Suarez with fish, and then let them go for a swim because they love fish. So
Okay.
All right, so go to planning here. You can see you've been given a starting location. I believe you can change this stuff, but I might recommend don't.
Okay.
That's what
Oh,
I think is maybe don't do that.
so I'm just
And
going
just
in
hit.
then.
So look at the bottom left here. Escalation Miami, the Aquatic Retribution, level 1 of 3. Go ahead and hit play. So Amabel, this is a part of the map that you're familiar with. You've seen the aquarium.
I've
You've
seen
been
the
in the
fish.
aquarium many times. You punched Robert Knox in the face in this very aquarium.
I did. Yeah, I would have wanted to start closer to the building.
You don't want to follow the fish. But see, this is what I was talking about. Look at this. Look at this map mastery. You immediately know.
And a good day to you, sir.
You immediately know where you need to go. You immediately have some sense of the task.
Yeah.
This is English language version of the word. This is the mastery. This is the mastery that you have gained coming forth here.
Should have, or do I not have something? I did not
You
arrange
didn't.
something
Nope.
to be put there.
I told you not to mess with it.
Well, I'm gonna get an outfit.
Okay. We might call this your standard entrance at this point. I would say.
Yeah.
Cornflakes asking in the chat, does she at least know where her towel is? I think so. I think approximately. In this context, at least. All right, so you can see on the map here. These are the two targets.
These
right
are my
here in this room
targets.
with you. You must retrieve a fish from the aquarium, from the display tanks.
All right. Let's. How to do that? I could. Well, how do I do that without? I don't want to hurt the fish. Because I could just blast open the tank.
You certainly could. I'm going to gently suggest to you that there may not be a way to do this without harming some of these fish. Some of these fish may be unfortunate casualties in the pursuit of our goals.
All right. So let me. Oh, here comes a guy. Just gonna wait for the guy not to be around, and I'm gonna shoot the thing and then hide. Don't just stand right there.
They're patrolling.
Patrol elsewhere.
Why don't you go elsewhere?
Because this is where I want to shoot the tank.
All right, okay.
Inventory.
So your pistol is silent. The breaking of glass probably won't be.
Yeah.
Never mind. Neither of them noticed at all.
That's.
Well, at this point, I would say they deserve what they're about to receive.
Yeah, H for holster.
Have a hurry. They're going to smell the fish.
I can't pick up the fish?
It does seem that none of these fish are retrievable.
Okay. Is there a particular fish?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I would definitely be wary of standing directly in front of the tank as it breaks. But you sure do like to give them a while before attempting to pick any of them up.
Try not to get seen. I'm trying to sneak. Like a man what hits.
Okay. Can I suggest that if you are trying to get seen, spending a lot of extra time dicking around is maybe the exact opposite.
All right. That's not helpful, thank you.
I disagree. I mean, it's exactly helpful. This is like precisely the advice you need.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Who would do this? Who would do such a thing? What kind of monster?
That is unfixable.
Aha, collectible fish. He's got to find one that has a good grip. It would be very easy to lose a fish in the swing. 47's a professional. You gotta trust him.
All right.
Now pacify these men.
I know. I want them to be separated. So I'm less likely to be shot when I pick up my fish.
Okay, well, lots of people want things.
Keeping an eye on their move of Watsits.
Okay, Amabel, I'm going to stop short of using
Yeah.
the word cowardice. But only just.
I am doing stealth.
I don't see
Amabel.
a single arrow. Is it stealth if nobody is on the ground gurgling their last breath? Catch successful.
Drag.
Hey, that guy had a key card. And now he sleeps with the fishes. Target stumped into an aquarium. 1.
Drag.
Boom. This right
Dog.
here, this is what stealth looks like. Alright, now leave the map. Look at all this XP. Unnoticed kills, hidden bodies. I mean, it's the perfect crime.
I didn't know there was a thing there.
And look at that, we're gaining
Word.
map knowledge all the time. Holster that fish, cadet. Can't just be walking around with a fish out. People are going to think you're crazy.
You know what?
What's up?
Okay.
Where you going?
Where is the... Right. I'm gonna go this way.
Yep, toward the
there's-
exit thing. Bam, easy.
Yeah, that
here's
one-
the thing about video games.
How are you, sir?
I'm sorry I'm a coward, but that went pretty well, I thought. That was pretty clean. I
Yeah.
do it in my own time. There's
mean,
not
it's-
like
It was pretty clean as long as you don't count the number of fish.
how am I supposed to know only one fish They said a fish.
Yeah, and you got a fish. I was saying you wasted 2 whole tanks of fish. It's not like, there are people starving. Robin Bendis pointing out this is a reasonable accident because sometimes people just get knocked out by a random fish. That happens. Sleeping with the fishes, nice. 1,000 mastery XP. So go ahead and hit enter. Congratulations on your level 1 clear. Amabel, that was a silent assassin clear. You were
I've never done that
You were
before.
never recorded by cameras. There were no living witnesses. You didn't kill anyone but the targets. That's just good. That's just good man hitting, really. Maybe a little slow.
Not enough to get me up on location master.
However, now it's level 2. You must also pacify Craig Hevitt with a fish. And if you change your starting disguise at any point, you will immediately fail the mission. And that dude is also a target, and so he's also going to have to go in the aquarium.
Okay.
Go ahead and mess with your stuff now if you want.
Yeah. Tools.
I'll tell you, I don't think most things are going to be terribly helpful here. And you kind of got the root, you got the line of it now.
Oh. Okay.
You didn't change your starting location.
Oh, I meant to. Oh, wow. That would have made it faster. And you wouldn't be complaining about how slow I am.
It would make it faster anyway.
I don't know where Craig Hevitt is, but I guess I will.
Yeah, me neither. But we'll figure it out once we're inside.
Yeah.
We know where the fish is. We know how to get equipped.
We know
with
where
fish.
2 of the people are too, so that.
The fact is that Kronstadt is very likely withholding information on what
All right, this lockpick might totally be relevant. All right, so just keep your head on a swivel
Okay,
here.
so he's.
You can, of course, open the map.
But it sure is loud. I heard something about a secret demo upstairs in the expo building, but it's off limits apparently.
Who's going to handle the part that you're familiar with first?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty reasonable.
This is how I do. This is how I learn things. Is I do them,
Yeah.
over and again.
There we go. So we're learning which tanks have the most viable striking fish. What you really want for this kind of work is like a Norwegian blackjack, or perhaps the rare North American sap. Compromised indeed. Don't put on his clothes. I saw you
Wasn't
think about
planning on
it.
it.
I could feel it.
No, that wasn't what I was doing.
Your natural man-hitting urges are like, I have ended him, and now I must become him.
Okay.
Feels like when you hit a guy with a sap, mostly you're killing him, right?
Yeah.
Like
Where-
it's
where my fish go?
so easy. Your fish is probably in your pants, I would assume, is where you stored it. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about Craig Hevitt.
Okay, he's in the expo room. Oh, hang on, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, so right there.
Cornflakes agrees. Amabel tends to keep her fish in her pants in public.
Which I can come along here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see my mouse or not.
Yep, we can.
And then come around the back. And then find a way to lure him out of sight. And then fish. and then slowly drag him all the way around here to this tank.
Yeah, I mean that's a plan. Now,
I mean, I love the
famously,
yeah.
a lot of words have been said about plans and their usefulness, and
yeah, but that's where I am right now, because I don't know Craig's deal as far as to find a way to have him check out the aquarium, you know.
just keep an eye out for innocent might be a strong word, but keep an eye out for people who aren't the problem.
Right.
So it looks like he's got a bit of a patrol. You're really getting out there.
Yeah.
Okay, here he comes. Is he gonna walk right around here? Is this the duck thief? This guy might be the guy who took your duck previously.
Okay, that's him. Okay. Up there. So let me inventory. Why am I yellow? Is that my trespassing?
Yeah. Well, you're not allowed to be here. You're just some guy. Well, you certainly got someone's attention.
That's not what I didn't want his attention.
I mean, you did throw the coin basically directly at him. Oh, but now we got people back here. Now it's become a whole situation.
Yeah. But I do have more fish. Because I can just hit them with the fish. It's not.
You can't.
I'm not killing them.
Yeah, listen, you're allowed to kill them. It's no rules against it, except for your silent assassin rating will suffer.
Well, it's not very professional. It's not very elegant.
Correct.
Oh my god. No, listen.
Nice. Situation contained.
Drop. Do not disguise. Just drop. Drag. Drop. Inventory. Now I do coin. To lure the man.
The sound of a coin hitting the floor, and then he's like, whoa. His mind was blown by that.
He's coming.
No mercy.
Drag.
Amabel.
Yeah.
A+ on the bloodthirst.
Okay.
No hesitation. You are definitely not going to get Silent Assassin. One of those guys. Did both of them see you before you hit them?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Listen, fish are only so sneaky because they're constantly surrounded by water. If you were allowed to perform this hit underwater, I bet you too would have gotten away with it totally scot-free. Do you want to maybe stop crouching?
All right.
Moving very slowly. All right, now you're back in a public area.
And I'll do the same exit I did before.
Well, I believe it does.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah, does seem like it's the closest one by a pretty large margin. So,
how am I doing? Am I doing okay?
Amabel, do you get it? This one was like the last one.
but
but
escalated.
but it escalated.
Yeah, no, I get it, and that's neat. I can I say that I really enjoy these kind of little missions a lot.
Yeah, and it
So
would have
far.
been, you know, it would have been doable if you had not known the map at all. But because you have a little bit of a grasp of the map, like
Right.
you really know how to tackle this.
Yeah, actually, this is just what I needed. So thank you.
This is that. You're welcome. I had a plan. You know, I'm sure I'm inventing my pedagogical method as we go, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad method. You can just hit. You don't need to wait on this.
Well, I was hoping I wanted to see it full up to the 6.
Oh, additional security cameras are present, and if you are recorded by any security camera, you must delete the evidence within 2 minutes. A complication.
I don't know where the security cameras are. Do
well,
I?
Now there's additional ones.
But I don't even know how to delete the footage. I don't even know where that is.
If only that was a thing you had learned during your explorations of the map.
But I didn't, or I did and didn't retain it.
If you end up having to learn it in the course of figuring this out, then perhaps it will be useful information in the future.
Yeah, I also just didn't.
Yep, you sure did. It's all good. It's all good. So just keep an eye out for cameras. I mean, they're not exactly stealthy, right? They project that big, visible vision grid.
Okay. I don't see the failure thing about changing disguise, so I can change disguise. Yes.
I don't know. Was that still there? Hit F1.
Oh no, it is.
Nope,
It
no
is
disguise
there.
change.
Okay, I didn't see it listed in the. Okay.
All right. So this time you do, in fact, have to be sneaky as a fish.
The fact is that Kronstadt is very likely withholding information on what actually happened in Tongan Valley, and I think the people have a right to know.
All right. So like I said, the cameras are not exactly stealthy. Just keep an eye out for that grid that they project.
Attempt to overthrow the country's democratically elected government.
Figured I'd try out a new beat, you know?
Several popular
For example, that one, that grid.
Oh, okay.
But it sure is loud.
next week's hearing will focus on
Okay, there's another entrance to the aquarium though.
That's
from
correct.
the left that I've never used that I'm aware of. So let me try that.
Hugo Strandberg, who, willingly or not, played a key role in General Zaydan's intricate plot,
Well, I think I see an issue with this one.
Yeah. All right, I don't have a key card. All right, so what if I go in through
These people
here?
are stepping away here. Yeah, you might be able to, because we know obviously that the aquarium connects to the expo room. I don't know if you're allowed to. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of public. There's tons of just like random people in here.
Yeah.
Just be careful when you transition into the part of it that you're not supposed to be in.
Just supposed to grab it if something happens to it. No poking around the engine or anything like that.
Knox is a genuine technical genius. He's really
Yeah.
protected
I'm just looking around. Here I go. Oh,
You've been recorded.
there's a camera there.
You got 2 minutes. Hit your map.
Map.
Okay, I was curious if it was going to highlight it for you. It does not. So you got 2 minutes to delete the footage. I think that you will not be able to leave the map without doing this.
Okay.
So if you think about it, you can try to puzzle out maybe where such a thing might be.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
mean, I think it's gonna be in this building, not in the But I don't know which floor it's gonna be on.
security camera monitoring is generally, you know, the responsibility of security type people.
Yeah.
But it does seem like they've got the entrances pretty scoped here, huh?
Yeah. Area undiscovered. That's on level 3. Hang on, I'm
Yeah,
on level
that's true.
2.
You have definitely not been up there.
Those stairs would take me up to this level, and then another level. Well, let's try to explore.
Okay.
I understand. I got it. Yep.
A lot of people who are not super jazzed to see you here.
Yeah.
This is going to be moving around up here is going to be a challenge for sure. Hey, look, it's Robert Knox. In case you wanted to kill a rich guy while you were here. I believe those men are about to effect your arrest.
Yeah, no, I know.
Excuse me? This is a
I appreciate how little of a shit you are giving.
Well, I'm just trying to.
And obviously this is going to take you, yeah, back down to the lobby. So now you've run in a big circle.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find where the. This is a maintenance area, not a security. They would have security labeled on the door somewhere, I would assume. That's pretty common.
Sure, I think that's reasonable. A reasonable assumption.
I mean, I guess I could have tried to shoot the, but people would see me shoot the thing, so.
Sir, you are trespassing. Stay where you are. Stop.
Nope.
I trust I won't see you around here again.
I mean,
Okay.
this is where he was trying to get you to go. So you're all
Yeah,
set out here.
All right. Okay, well, I failed the mission. I know
It
that.
does appear that you have failed the mission.
All right. I did not get to the 3rd floor.
That's correct.
But
Yeah, you got distracted.
It did not seem to find stairs that went up. There's supposed to be stairs that went up there.
I mean, you did not look very hard either. You got seen by some guys and you just immediately bolted for the largest downward stairwell.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There's information security over here, but that's not. Is that? Is that the?
I mean, I don't know. Is it?
Security guards over there.
Yeah, I can tell you right now that guy's not going to be real happy if you walk past that barrier.
Yeah, no, I know.
But maybe he doesn't
And-
need to know. Maybe you could use some kind of hitman maneuver. Hitmaneuver.
Sorry, this access point is
Just jump the barricade right in front of him.
Well, hang on. Let me look. Okay, security area. Okay,
I'm not going to say he's going to immediately draw down, but like,
so there's a way there, and then there's this way there.
yeah.
So let me check that through the event entrance.
Okay.
Let's just go about that area.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
No disguises is tricky.
Sir, you can't be here. That's it. 1 foot in front of the other. Goodbye.
That guy's got a real Dunwall guard kind of vibe. Oh, just losing him in the crowd. It's a
Okay,
restricted.
well, I can't be in here either.
It's a restricted
All right.
area, but it's not locked. You did learn that.
Okay.
You could have just let him
So if
frisk you.
But I have illegal items on me, so that's not gonna
That's true.
work.
You could have let him frisk you, and then as soon as his hands get on you, just beat the shit out of him. In front of
So
everybody.
this has gotten a lot more challenging. And I don't know if the rest of this stream is me figuring out this one thing. But
So would you say that the difficulty, the complexity of the mission has perhaps
it's escalated, yeah.
increased in some sort of maybe diagonally upwards direction?
Yeah.
Funiculated?
So how
Robin Bennett says, I see. You're killing those security guards to stop them from firing into crowds of people in order to stop a trespasser. That guy did go to the gun remarkably quickly. That, unfortunately, is just American policing. That's just kind of what they're like. So,
yeah.
Don't know. This is my first gig,
all right, where is this camera?
but it sure is loud.
Yeah.
Something about a secret demo upstairs in the expo building, but it's off limits apparently.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay, I could shoot that if those guys weren't there.
And we do know that they
Will step off.
they step away when their little conversation ends.
Okay. Can you cover for me while I use the restroom real quick?
Okay, I guess this is
Be
the time.
entertaining to the audience.
That's a tricky one. I've never done that before. Hey everybody, how's it going in chat there? Cornflakes agrees. The fun has been raised. It has been, in fact, funiculated. So, like, here's the thing. When we finish this this escalation, in addition to having learned some new ways to approach a thing, perhaps had some new and brilliant thoughts about the map. For example, now she has learned how to acquire a fish, should a fish be necessary for something. We are going to get a solid chunk of mastery XP from the actual escalation completion itself. There's 7 of these on the map. And then we come out of them. We come out of it knowing so much more about the whole thing, brimming with new ideas about how to hit our original 2 targets. And then also there's this other kind of like side story mission on this map that's sort of a modified version of the map that we can also check out. So I don't know exactly how long I think it's going to take to hit level 20, but I think we're well on our way. I think we're going to see a pretty significant increase in the mastery XP per minute, provided she doesn't spend the whole stream screwing around with fish and going to the bathroom like some kind of human being. Disgusting. The Rook asks, does Agent 47 ever use the toilet for non-man-hitting reasons? I mean, 47 was grown in a tank, and I have to imagine if I was going to grow a man in a tank, he would not have an anus. It just seems it's an inefficient system.
That seems
Hi, what's up?
cruel.
I'm not raising him. I'm not tank raising a generation of hitmen to have their own fun on my dime. All right, and look, we all know that's what they're going to use that anus for. That's what I would use it for. And do. So.
Yeah.
All right, what are you thinking here?
All right. I think I
What are you
can.
thinking, Hitman?
I think I'm. Oh, I can't save.
No, why would you save? The escalations are like 40 seconds long. What's save?
Okay. Well, they're moving. They're moving. They're out of the.
Maybe Robin Bendis makes a good point. If you want an anus, you have to earn it. I could create some kind of incentive system, perhaps. Look at this. Look at the creativity, the improvisation. Amabel, Morpheus would be proud.
Oh, there's one over there. Okay.
But now you know all 47 is thinking about is jamming the pieces of that now conquered camera into his anus. So that's the world we live in when you do a sloppy job creating clones. So you are aware that you did not shoot that other camera, right?
I am aware.
Okay. All right.
Didn't shoot that one either.
Nope. All right, step 2. Prong 2 in our vicious 43-pronged plan to really ruin these guys' day. So yeah, I mean, you're learning a valuable lesson here about the many ways to approach the problem of being recorded doing illicit deeds.
Crimes.
You could delete the footage, or maybe... Uh-oh. Maybe you could just not deal with that shit entirely. Uh-oh. They seem to be... It's alright.
Anybody copy? No sign of any pup.
There's only 2 of them. This is terrible odds in their favor.
Nope, nothing here.
Alright, you're gonna have to do this like the Batman.
Nothing. Standing by.
Yeah.
You're terrified of fish. It's time to make them be afraid as well.
Right down here. Stand by while I investigate. Hey.
A lot of investigating going on here.
Central, we're all good here. Out. Wonder who broke this.
Never mind. Apparently we're done investigating. Oh. Did you hear that guy's head hit that that glass console there?
Yeah, it didn't. Oh, I can just drop him here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
It's alright. He's still alive enough to be killed by the fish. And did you hear that? I think a lot of people probably imagine that what's going on there is that they're drowning.
Yeah.
But I think that the sound that it makes right after they hit the water is pretty clear. Now, I'd be careful. Make sure you got your head on a swivel here. There could be more cameras. I think the sound that it makes right after they hit the water is pretty clear. After you dump them in the water.
What's the reload button?
R is for reload. The sound that it makes right after they hit the water is pretty clear. That once they break the surface of the water, a fish swims over and breaks their neck. Because many fish are allies. You know, they see the hitman trying to do his thing, and they're like, yeah, I want a piece of that. I can be a contributor to the forces of destiny here. It's what Poseidon would have wanted. Also, let me ask you this. If you were a creature, a living creature on the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and say there was some kind of huge, incomparably powerful, monstrously powerful creature that lived outside your habitat, but would just like periodically reach in, pick you up, look you dead in the face, and then put you back down just sometimes after like sinking a bit of sharp metal into your cheek, you would be filled with a desire to destroy such a thing, right? Like that's you and that creature are not friends.
Jeez, are you nuts? That's not even.
I want to imagine he was about to say that's not even fish, and then you proved him wrong. The Rook says, just much like Batman, Agent 47 knows exactly how much force is required to knock a man out without any lasting damage. I agree. I do think Batman knows that. I don't think he cares. I don't think he lets it guide his actions, but I do think he knows it. Oh.
Hey, I found someone on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Don't know what's happening.
He's calling it in. All right. Hey, Amabel.
Yeah.
I guess that guy's finished.
Yes.
I guess that phone call probably got dropped by its upstream carrier.
Now, if I dump those other two guys in one of these things and kill them, I still don't get Silent Assassin because I killed non-targets, right?
Well, you won't get Silent Assassin because there are witnesses. Those two engineer guys that you knocked out did see you before you knocked them out. So when they wake up, they'll tell people, yeah, no, there was a guy running around fishing people.
But if I kill them now...
And if you kill them, you won't get Silent Assassin because then you will have killed non-targets, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is a situation where you must just control the flow of information. Amabel, I think that was a real good job. You did a lot of, not just a lot of man hitting, but also a lot of camera hitting, which is a secondary, underappreciated school of man hitting. Is hitting the tools by which men project their perceptions into the world.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I saw a video. People are still talking about hitting people with fish. I saw a video, YouTube channel Blumenack, and we'll come back to Blumenack during Phase 3, if people remind me. He's a guy who talks about like weapons as medieval type weapons as they are displayed in media and whatnot. Look at that completion of the aquatic retribution, 4,000 mastery XP, Amabel. You're doing it. You're living the dream.
Hey.
And he did a video about like you see characters in particular. You can think of say a particular Hobbit maybe. You see characters use frying pans as weapons all the time in media. Could you reasonably use a frying pan to knock someone out? And his conclusion was, no, realistically, you would kill them. If you hit them hard enough to have an effect, you would almost certainly just kill them. So you've unlocked Mastery Level 6 and the ability to start as the mascot. Fantastic. It's like Christmas Day. And now what you're going to do is you're going to exit to menu. You're going to go back to the Miami menu, and you're going to pick another escalation. You're going to do that.
Okay.
There are 7 of these things. I'm not saying that we're going to try to get through all of them today, but just like, first of all, these are cool for like teaching you the ins and outs of a particular bit of the map, and also, the actual raw mastery XP that they yield is nice. Now, I gotta be honest with you, my eye is drawn to the unpalatable something. The unpalatable termination, because that does show 47 wielding a large shotgun just kind of in the open.
Oh, okay.
All right. As the
dressed as a food vendor.
As the food vendor, shotgun these men.
All right. Well, planning.
You might want to change your starting location.
Right. The marina is where the food stuff is, right?
Mm-hmm. Now look at that. If you had mastery level 8, you could start in a food vendor outfit.
Okay.
The Rook says, I knew Blumenek at uni. Is that true? That's neat.
Okay, where do I get a shotgun?
Where do you get a shotgun? Well, if you use an agency pickup rather than a hidden stash, you can have pretty large objects delivered. Also remember, if you choose to take a briefcase as one of your carryables, you can have
right.
a pretty large thing jammed into the briefcase sometimes. But I don't know if the shotgun would have to be able to break down into the briefcase, and I don't know if you have such an ability. It seems that you do not. You might have to acquire a shotgun. This is what they call OSP. Amabel, are you familiar with the terminology?
No.
On-site procurement.
I don't even know where a shotgun would be.
It's an interesting question. You want to have a look around, see if you can lay hand to one?
Yeah, I guess so.
It did turn out to be the case last time that everything you needed was kind of in the region, right?
Right.
Yeah, Robin Bennett says, in Miami, a shotgun? I mean, anywhere. Have you considered engaging with even a single denizen of the area? Now, obviously, the guards themselves, and you do have to take out a security guard. The guards themselves are carrying, but I think they're mostly just carrying pistols.
Yeah.
A non-silenced shotgun. It might end up being the case that this is one that would be a lot easier to do if you could bring your own shotgun, which is to say you might like unlock a shotgun. So if we can't find one, don't get like too stuck on it, I would say. Oh, okay, so you've turned on the water here. Then you've turned on a high voltage power outlet.
That's pretty funny.
This is the classic Amabel gremlin gameplay. She's checking it out. Something's going on. Why is that just spraying water? Very curious.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Did you do all this?
No? Why would they suspect me?
Well, you are just like standing around over there suspiciously.
Blend in. I'm too suspicious.
Yeah. The thing where you love to stand around suspiciously while weird things are happening is going to get you in trouble. It's a bad habit. All right, let me ask you this: where do you think there would be weapons stored in a place like this? Long arms.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, I didn't mean to kill anybody.
What do you mean you didn't mean to kill anybody?
What? Okay, so
You
which...
insane chaos gremlin.
All right, I'm looking. Oh, there's a shovel.
Hey, there is a shovel.
That's cool.
I did not know that was there.
Look, you don't want to go down this road. Just drop whatever, all right?
Fake surrender.
Please behave, mister, okay?
Surprise! It's combat. Okay, you let him punch you in the face.
Yeah.
A,
You think I'm so
D, W.
Hit him again. Okay, he's down. You did it. Nice.
Disguise. Perfect
Congratulations.
disguise.
You are the food vendor.
No one knows who I am.
I do think
I am
that
compromised.
I do think that people saw you change.
All right.
So again, where would you expect that there would be weapons if there were going to be weapons stored somewhere?
I don't know. That's why I'm wandering around trying to get a sense of the space.
What kind of person would have access to guns?
This is Echo Golf 903.
Um.
Found someone on the ground.
Well, guards might.
Okay.
They have like an armory. I don't think they'll keep that in the security office. That'd be. I don't think that's
Okay.
a good idea.
You can try checking there.
But the security office is pretty far away.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's over here. And I'm here. That area is undiscovered. Let me try. Let me
It's
look
true.
over there.
You have never gone to that area.
It's like behind me.
Yep, in the area where everybody's suspicious of you. So
There's been some sort of accident, and I don't.
Oh my god, what is this? Hey, there's something wrong over here.
that lady's having a little bit of a freak out.
Hey, I discovered an area. All right,
Congratulations.
Anchor Monument.
That's the Anchor Monument. You have 34 of the 48 location markers scouted.
There's a hammer. I
Hammer's
remember this hammer.
yeah, a hammer's a little bit like a shotgun, I suppose. Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You say you're far away from the security office, but you're far away from what security office?
There's another security office, maybe?
Well, would you hey, instead of trying to jump to the end of the exercise, would you just answer my question?
I'm far away from the security area.
Right, what security area? What area is that security for?
The event.
Okay.
So there's security for the marina
Do you
somewhere?
think that different areas might have their own security? Like the event security guys
Maybe.
are not running security in the Bayside Center. You've seen those Bayside Center guys. Those guys are fucking Secret Service level.
Yeah, but I don't.
So I'm just saying there might be multiple security offices. There might be a variety of places that might be worth checking.
Yeah. Okay. This is annoying. All right.
What's annoying?
Well, just I liked the fish one because I knew where stuff was mostly, and
I mean, you can do a different escalation if you would like. I was interested in this one. That doesn't mean you have to be interested in it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, hang on. Information center. Okay, don't see security reference there.
Sir, you can't be here. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
You do not care.
Just
Oh, shit! Hey, you see him? Come on, guys, let's work as a unit here.
nope. Nope.
All right,
Oh no, that's just a circle. Circle's not what I wanted.
if I may make a gentle critique,
Yeah.
the thing where you let security guards have the thing where you just kind of like love to hang out near the scene of a crime, and if you do walk away from it, you immediately turn right over and over again until you return to it, which you did see in a couple of different ways there, is maybe not from a strategy standpoint
All right.
the strongest possible play. I'm just saying, if you do something illegal and you get caught, it behooves you to not be there anymore.
Right. So if I...
You can work the information security angle if you can just shut up everybody who saw you break the law quickly. That also works. But if you can't, running away is always an option.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to replan the mission.
Okay.
I'm going to bring my lockpick
All right.
instead of my fish.
Instead of this fish. All right. Bold moves. Bold moves. You've never been inside this little shack here.
That's right.
It's driving you crazy, huh?
Well, it's centrally located. I don't think it's a security office because they'd be using it. It wouldn't be shut down. But
Yeah. But you don't know what's in
it's
there.
gonna. Yeah, I want to know what's in there. Maybe there's a shotgun in there. Can't be around that doofus. Don't want to do it from here because I will be seen.
I mean, maybe that guy's on his phone.
Yeah, there's also the guards there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Like, I'm scoping it out. I'm seeing the
All right.
this situation.
You're seeing the angles. Let me get myself into obviously sneaking mode. Okay, yeah, you spend so much time just looking around suspiciously. All right, what do we got?
Okay, let's see.
Okay,
Rat poison.
Some rat poison, which
Great.
you're not taking. Okay, that's fine. It's normal. The keys to the
Speedboat key.
speedboat.
That's an exit. Okay.
That answers that question.
Fire extinguisher. Baseball bat
There
is
was also
illegal.
there was also a baseball.
Okay, let me take the baseball. Where's that? Okay, hold on. I'll find it. I will see the baseball.
What do you mean you'll find it?
There it is.
Hold on, I'll find it, she says while looking directly at it. I believe in you. I think you're going to get it.
Sweetheart,
Yeah.
I don't always see the things that are in front of me. It's just a problem that I have.
Sounds like a personnel problem, kiddo.
Take the rat poison. Up and just heading out and close this door.
Okay,
Normal
well we
walk-in.
have at the very least learned that there are not shotguns in the little shack.
Yeah.
And you know that
I'm gonna do
speedboat
less-
key might be relevant at some point.
Yeah, I'm gonna do less mischief this time.
Let's just random troublemaking for no reason. Probably wise.
Because I'm trying to find where the where it is. Where I shotgun.
I had no idea it was that good.
Oh, it's good. It's real good. I mean, I get cravings if I don't come down here to eat once or twice per week. At one point, when I worked near here, I ate lunch here every day.
But Robert, no.
Okay, now in general, I am not a big fan of
Yeah.
you just staring at the map. However,
Okay. Yeah.
you are trying to find something specific here.
Right, which is not labeled on the map.
Isn't it?
I'm not seeing it. No. If there's something that you're seeing that I'm not, please point it out to me.
I mean, you have definitely seen security areas labeled on the map. I don't know what you're talking about.
I see this one.
Sure.
I'm not seeing them labeled here on this side. If there's something I'm missing, something that does bumping out at me that I'm not seeing, please tell me, because
Well, your map does have multiple levels.
yeah. Parking garage. Stadium
I
tunnel.
don't know. Like I said, you could just try. You could also just do a different escalation if you want.
Okay. I might. Let me look around a bit.
Okay.
Let me try to find it. I'm not seeing anything on the map on any of these levels that is saying that. So I
agree.
feel
with you.
like
There do not seem to be other marked security areas with things that are actually marked on the map.
so I did notice that my targets are actually on the other side of the map. So they're food vendors that are over there. Which
Okay, that also is
also
potentially useful information. Might lead you more naturally to a shotgun.
yeah. So let's I still want to be disguised as a food vendor. So let's see. Well, baseball might be fun, actually. Wait, who noticed the crime?
I mean, you can hear the people yelling. You can see on the map. You did do that while you were just standing in front of an awful lot of people, but nobody saw you change into this outfit. Remarkably.
All right, can you tell me who we should be looking for? I didn't see anything. It happened to Mom. Okay, great.
All right.
I can't believe you got away with that quick change.
I can. All right. So I can cross over here, going up these stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Which are, where are they? Right here, right. I'm trespassing, but I'm not compromised. Okay. Well, all right. Maybe this wasn't the...
Trespassing and being compromised don't have really anything to do with each other.
Yeah, again, I can't see what's written on the yellow stripe. So I just know there's something going on, but I don't know what it is. That's why I was asking. So there's a couple of markers I haven't seen yet here.
I hate that talcum powder they dumped all over it.
Mm-hmm. It kind of comes with the territory, buddy.
I was never a big fan of the peanut pot. I'm more of a fire and forget type of guy, you know?
The trick is to use a good hand lotion. Glycerin, aloe vera, that kind of shit. My hand was silky smooth. You know what the ladies love that?
right?
So hey,
Gaining knowledge is valuable.
Gaining knowledge
What's
is
that?
valuable.
I am gaining knowledge of an area I've never been in before. Can I down? How do I down?
Hold down.
I am. Okay.
If you don't get a prompt, you may not be able to go in that direction then.
Climb down just means hiding there. Okay. There's a shovel. There's not a shotgun. Carpet.
Mm-hmm.
How curious. And some poisons or cleaning supplies. I think these are mob people. These are killing men. Hitmen, if you will.
These are killing men. Can you imagine such a thing in this day and age? In Miami, of all places. Okay, so you're doing a lot of walking back and forth over the same 2 feet here.
All right, I'm just getting.
I need to go to every part of the level and then just mash all the movement keys over and over again, like the way a dog does before it lays down.
Are you being helpful to me right now?
I am. I'm trying to keep your stream entertaining while you are very quietly walking in small circles.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get a sense of the space. Okay, there's a thing here. Let me.
Found a way up onto this building. I mean, this seems like something.
I mean, it's something.
You've certainly never been up here before. All right, there's some
more
emetic
rat poison
laying around.
Old monitor.
Okay, all of a sudden the chat's in fucking all up in arms because apparently they feel I was talking trash about puppy girls. I would never talk trash about puppy girls. That's just what they do. They love to mash all the movement keys before laying down. I don't personally get it. It doesn't help me. But it is an observed behavior. Let me tell you something. If you don't think the puppy girl in your life loves the key smash, she might not be your,
sure do.
She might not be your puppy girl, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's
okay. So like here you got like a big sight line. Also free soda. Hey there, Krobzik. Krobzik says can't be here for the entire stream. Thought I'd at least drop by for a bit. Welcome. Feel free to hang out. Amabel's trying to figure out how to assassinate a bunch of people with a shotgun in the open. The hard part of that being that we don't have a shotgun right now.
Right. But I am gaining. Like
yeah, I mean, this is interesting. There's
this experience.
This whole rooftop area up here. This could be useful for stuff.
If I get killed or fail the mission, do I still get the credit for having found these places?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the flags are.
That's where I came out. And
still
then
explored. You wanna?
Oh, that's. I'm sorry. That's where I. Right. Okay. Sorry, I got turned around a bit. Because this is the rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
And I went around over there. Okay. So, and then over here.
This is literally where you just were.
It is. Okay, it's the same. Okay. Well, no, there are two different stairs.
Yeah, and also this whole big area over here that you refuse to go into for whatever reason.
Wait. What?
No, that's where you came from.
This whole big area.
Yep, this whole big area
this
right
thing
here.
Over here. I haven't been over here. I mistook it for the other part.
How would it be the other parts over there? Okay, here's a guy. This is like a guy
I
asleep.
have-
Also, free hammer. Somebody was
have a
trying to
bad sense of
build
direction.
something, I guess. There's a lot of lumber and a free hammer. Okay, if you like, I mean, that guy's already. Amabel. That guy
Trying to-
was asleep until you gently lobbed a hammer into his dick. Cropsic, this absolutely is the Miami map. We're still on the Miami map. Hitman maps are large and, you know, multifarious. There's a lot going on. Are you about to throw this man off a roof?
I can't.
Nope. Yeah, it will not. It will not allow you.
No, that's fair. Yeah, this would be easier if I started with a shotgun. I'll say that. But
Look at this now.
I can't gently kick the ladder.
Why would you gently kick the ladder?
To not arouse attention?
I don't think there's
I don't
anybody over
see-
here. I mean, not anybody who's
I don't see-
conscious anyway.
Don't see anything else here.
Yeah, I think you've had a look around here now.
Okay.
Now we know, you know, a place to find a sleeping guard. Also a hammer in case we need one. Nice. Very very cool moves. One thing you got to say about that Hitman is he's slick.
Okay. Well, I haven't been around this way.
Huh.
An old axe.
This is a big
Well,
fucking
alright.
axe. I did not know that was over there. You're teaching me things.
We're learning together.
Not
Wait,
directly
this
relevant.
is the medical area.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
you found the medical area, which you are a little
I'm
bit familiar
familiar
with.
with.
You have been here a few times. Yeah, we're pretty far from the what I would describe as the core part of the map right now. Amabel has been on a journey of exploration, something of an odyssey, really. I've never been on the roof of that building before. I didn't even know that was up there.
Concentrate, blurred vision. Why don't you? Jitter, based on an old Native American recipe and supercharged
Ah.
caffeine and amino acids. Jitter, proud sponsor of the Global Innovation Race.
Is Jitter Cola selling their shit as being based on an old Native American recipe?
I think so.
Why would that even be a selling point for a cola? All right.
Oh, okay. I
that's-
know where I am now too.
Yeah, that's useful. Probably not. I would not necessarily expect to find a shotgun in the race garages. I suppose I could be surprised. But you
No,
know,
I don't
most
think there
most
will be
race
either.
teams aren't using a ton of live weapons on the track. The era of twisted metal is not yet upon us. That said, hey chat, has anybody watched any of that Twisted Metal show? Is it good? So what's the story with that? All right, congratulations. You were found trespassing, but you found your way back into an area you're allowed to be in. And now everything's fine. You still don't have a shotgun. But
Yeah.
aside from that, everything's fine.
Well, I know where the security building is over here.
Mm-hmm. You know
I
where
don't
a
know if
security
I can-
building is, at least.
Can't really get into it.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, so where? VIP lounge. Of course, if I get a security outfit, I can go into security. Maybe they might notice I'm not, one of their peeps.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back and change back into my outfit if I leave it somewhere convenient.
Absolutely true. Also, don't say peeps. What's wrong with you?
All right, let's go into this building. 'Cause I don't remember being here before. Maybe I have been here. I don't know.
Well, you've spent a lot of time in here.
Okay.
Very inconspicuous.
Eso es una pregunta muy personal, me refiero a eso privado. No.
Okay. Oh, this is the event manager, right? I've been...
Yeah, you know Maxwell Rudder. His suits don't fit you. Oh, that's actually a security guard. Maxwell's not even here right now. Well, that's very convenient.
Okay, so remember that my disguise is here, and I'm going to drag this guy into the... cupboard.
And that guy's not going to fuck up your silent assassin because he did not see you before you knocked him unconscious.
Good.
So
Good, good, good.
Making sure that you move quietly and quickly. I believe... Well, we'll worry about that later. So you got the security disguise. What are you doing?
Right. So I'm trying to go to the only security office that I know of.
Okay. Where they will welcome you as a brother in arms, and they will say, "Oh, my poor friend, are you traveling the world shotgunless? We cannot allow such a thing to stand."
They may or may not do that. I don't know.
They will shower you with shotgun-shaped hospitality, Amabel.
Okay, so I kind of believe that part. Yeah. All right. So where am I? There's. I'm.
Yeah, you're like right there.
Oh, there's a back entrance.
There's indeed.
Around this tube.
Yes, this huge tube.
Where's the huge tube? This huge tube. Oh,
Nope.
Oh, no. Blend.
Nope, this is not the tube. Your ability to convert 2D space to 3D space is still...
It's not great.
This is your tube.
Okay.
You're going around the... Okay, listen. Don't let me tell you what to do.
Well,
you have made your ingress.
To get this straight, you had no idea the device was in fact a bomb.
That's a police baton.
Whatsoever. As I mentioned,
Shotgun adjacent.
I thought
The two things are often found together.
understand it, Moses Lee is into that sort of thing.
Interesting story. Want to know what I think? I think you were hired by someone to infiltrate the bureau.
You should probably not. Amabel,
what?
you're not suspicious or anything here. Would you just walk around like a normal person? You are inventing situations.
Hey, we'll see about that. In the meantime, we're keeping you and your stuff here.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna see me.
Sure.
Blend in a security guard.
Well, so you just love to...
That's on the other side. That's glass.
Yeah, there's a window between you and that.
All right, let's.
But hey, now look at that.
I can't save it.
You can't save it. It's an escalation. You got to just shotgun it, as we say. Hey, what's that?
The shotgun?
No, it's not the thing that you obviously know what it is.
Security camera stuff? A tiny gun? Ah, okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
What an interesting piece of information for some other time, perhaps.
Yeah.
You'll attack anybody, regardless of whether or not it helps the mission. But look at an object, read a thing. I don't know. That's not
All
man
right.
hitting, and I guess I can respect that.
All right. So,
So-
I'm go back up to that room.
Yep, you got to go get your outfit, and then, then the thrilling
Find the
action
target.
gameplay will commence. It's gonna get real warm in here real fast.
Well, that's the problem. Is I don't want to get murdered.
Yep,
Do
I
I?
would
no,
recommend not
holster,
getting
holster.
murdered. Now there
I
is
forget. Do I have the keys?
the keys.
I don't see them.
What
The keys to the boat. I got killed. I
I
got killed. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
they wouldn't be in your inventory. That's not how keys work in this game.
Okay.
Hey, will you do me a favor? Will you check and see? Okay, never mind.
I can see what.
There's a briefcase in that room. Maybe just pay attention to your surroundings a little bit. I'm curious whether you can jam this
Briefcase.
shotgun into that briefcase. I know that it's obviously too big to fit, but that's the case with a lot of things that you can jam into a briefcase.
This is it.
They will let you do that. Incredible. Okay. Well then. Amabel?
I mean, with the thing
It's time-
holstered, do
it's time for
they
business.
know that? With the thing holstered, do they know that I have a shotgun? Like, can the game see?
With a huge man-sized long gun slung to your back openly, can they tell that you have a shotgun? Yeah, they can see that. On account of the way photons work.
All right. Map. Okay, one of them's over there. One of them's over there. So should hit. Ooh,
Men.
should hit this one and then that one, and then try to get here and go to the change to a hospital person.
Yeah, you don't
And
need to be
leave?
wearing the food vendor disguise to escape. You just need to wear it while you're killing.
Okay, so let me go through between these trucks. Does that get me over there? Well, let's find out. Okay, but I have to get actually down to the first floor.
You should
again,
probably
so
leave
let
this
me-
building. Yes. Unless you wanted to take a second there and sing an "I Want" song real quick.
No, that's
Just
not
sort of
really.
move the musical to the second act. Look at this cowardice. He's just a security guard. What's he gonna do? Stop you and search you and find out that you're carrying a shotgun like a big fucking psycho? And then kill you in front of
Yeah,
everyone?
Probably.
Yeah, you're right. That is what would happen. So it's an American police officer. All right.
Okay, where am I compared to? There I am.
Standing
I
on a
go-
random landing.
Right, so I'm gonna go around here and. Wait, is this? Yeah, that's pass. I can pass through that. Yeah. Okay. Let me go down the landing. Screwdriver's helpful. Can I? Yeah, I'm employees.
Sure. Not 100%. Okay.
Okay, where am I?
Moving
That's the
away.
wrong
Moving
way.
away from the target.
Yeah, no, okay, I did that wrong. Okay. I got turned around a little bit. That happens. Excuse me. Okay. Aha! Now I'm moving in the direction that I want to.
One of the flamingo mascots just got jumped by this other man. I ran away as fast as I could.
We should call the security.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't want to get involved.
Uh,
Unpaid traffic tickets, you know? And the guy was definitely...
can I get in this? Okay.
You just gotta look
Open.
confident enough.
Okay, he's right.
He sure is. I want to
Okay.
speak up and, you know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get my thing out and open the door, just blast him, and then close the door and hang on, is there a crate to hide in here? There is. I think that's an amazing plan.
Okay.
What do you think?
Listen, you do what you gotta do. Do it fastly, with great effective.
Okay, what I need to do actually then, I'm gonna lure him with my coin.
Your sweet, sweet coin.
Okay. All right. Chad, how am I doing so far?
Robin Bennett says, "Good God, Amabel," in all caps.
Okay.
I will say your objectives per minute is looking pretty bad right now.
Yeah. Well.
Security guards. He's working out the scene. He's investigating. He is leaving with your briefcase. Hey, this shouldn't be here, he says.
Security guard over here. Yeah, don't care for him. But they'll move eventually. And then I can sneak out and go take care of the other guy. And I don't think I was seen in this outfit doing the crime.
No, you were not. The only person who knows that you were wielding that shotgun with these clothes on is dead. I will point out, and again, I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life or anything, but you did kind of shoot him in the thighs.
Yeah.
And the game gave it to you, but that's not a classic high lethality area.
All right. Map. Oh, he's all the way up there. What are you doing all the way up there, buddy?
Waiting for your slow ass.
All right. So I go out to the food stands. I just go out this way. Okay.
Oh, this is your plan. Okay, well, we're committed now.
Oh, because they see me with the shotgun. Right, right.
Yes, because they see him.
I should have.
I mean, whatever. It's fucking go time.
Trouble, so drop the shot.
Drop.
What's the
Drop
point?
the.
You have got to be kidding. This is happening again.
It's happening again?
Sorry.
He did block your collision. That's on him. Oh, Amabel.
D. A.
You can't be letting people get all up on your face like that. Okay, so the good news is we know where the shotgun is now.
Yeah. But I need to be a security guard to get there.
Well,
All right, so let's start. How far are we into the stream?
some. Focus.
All right. Well, okay. Start in the stands.
Why would you start in the stands? There's a location that's like right next to this security office.
Yeah, but I can't get in there without a security outfit.
And you think being a flamingo is going to solve that problem?
Okay, going back to the event entrance.
Listen, people like flamingos, but I don't know that...
I can't be frisked to go into... Well, I guess I can just run past it. All right.
There's lots of things you could do.
All right.
I might suggest not letting the man determine what the rules of engagement are. How about that? How about you apply some of that hitmanity? Okay. That is a way to start things.
Well, how else do I get in? Well, I guess I'm just...
That's not a hug. It looks like you're strangling that person. Hey, stop that.
That's not a hug, indeed. Why would that be the first? You know, that's interesting.
What's interesting? The security toggle.
What's the story with this? What's the story with this? This race computer security dongle.
Sure.
It's not a thing we've seen before.
I think I got it once before, but I don't. Pick up a leather briefcase. Okay. So now. Now I go to the security office.
Okay, the level of cowardice that you were displaying right now.
Blend.
There was a man outside with a circle, and he wasn't looking at me. And I wasn't within 50 feet of him. But I wasn't going to take a chance.
Get this straight. You had no idea the device was in fact a bomb. None whatsoever.
As I mentioned before, they asked me to do the package. I thought it was just pyrotechnics. I understand it.
Oh, that guy's gonna know that I'm.
Yeah, this guy's actually a little bit of a problem.
All right. Well, let's see if he moves.
I mean, you know that he does.
Yeah, well, let's see when he moves, essentially, is what I'm... Inventory. Where's my briefcase?
You can see it.
Oh, shit. Okay, picking that up. Gotcha. Okay, let me go get my briefcase. Okay. Conceal item.
Just fold the shotgun in half.
Okay, so I did that thing. And now I'm going to do basically the same thing, but I'm going to immediately stow the weapon and then take the briefcase with me to the... That is my plan. The food stands are over. Can I get to them from over here? Yeah.
Remember, folks, that endurance racing is all about getting your car to cover as many miles as possible, no matter how burned out or beat up it may be.
Okay.
So what's your food vendor plan?
So I can get... Hang on. How did I get there before? They're on this level. Right, there's a door. That door. That's the door I want. Okay, so I want to go south and then to the west around the stairwell. South and to the west. Right, this was it. Okay.
Oh, it looks like the tires are just... See, that's the problem. You come straight from the pit and it's a completely different surface. I mean,
Okay. All right, so I'm going to first I'm going to retrieve my item. Then I'm going to get my coin. Then I'm going to retrieve my item.
Are you maybe forgetting something here?
What? What'd I forget? Oh, I'm not in the right outfit.
Yeah, you are. You are not dressed as a food vendor.
Okay. Conceal item. Right, so where am I going to do that at? Well, this is already unlocked. Let me find another food vendor. This is where having started by the marina before was helpful.
let me just repeat some ground rules for those of you new to endurance racing. You gotta cover as much ground as possible within the time frame. When the time's up, we have our winner.
Ha! Ha ha! Ha! That's amazing.
Okay. Is it?
I mean, it was the thing I wanted. I needed it to be.
See the grip on these babies? It's just
Okay, I think we can all agree on that.
straight up at the wall. Don't forget, this race is all about getting some miles under the hood. It's as much about the car's stamina and technology.
Now we close the door, and then we're going to retrieve my item, and then we're going to do the coin, and then maybe he'll hear it this time. You know, before I do that, let me just open the door. Select.
Look at how look at how tactical you
Conceal
are.
item. Pick up briefcase. Seamless.
I can't. Okay,
What?
you managed to get the gun back in the briefcase and everything without being. And you still got in the box.
Yeah.
Why would you not just leave? What is your obsession with living at the scene of the crime?
It makes me happy.
How do you think the viewers feel about it?
Viewers, how do you feel about it?
Why don't you tell them a joke or something? Entertain them, since you have confined them to this box for the next 2 minutes.
2 minutes is a. I mean, okay, no one's coming. All right, but if someone comes now and see, someone's coming now. There's a guy there. If he seems to get out of the box, it's gonna be trouble.
If only you had never gotten into the box in the first place.
Dot's gone. White dot is gone. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Just walking around a normal food vendor with a briefcase. Nothing in the briefcase. Don't worry about it.
Do you remember earlier when I said I was going to stop short of using the word cowardice?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do remember that.
Okay, just checking.
What about it?
Nothing.
This is the guy. This is my target.
That is the guy, yes.
Flying out there. Look at those lap times.
All right.
It's number one.
G, retrieve item.
Indeed.
Drop item. Drop item?
Z.
C.
Seems like maybe some people have an idea that you did a thing. Oh, that door has become open. Ah, the scene of the crime.
I am doing my best.
Okay. I'm mostly giving you a hard time.
No, I know.
I'm telling you, Miss Knox is going to be pissed. I did the pre-race
What a
checkup.
great ad is. The audience has come to see something special, and the drivers are not going to let this.
Can she do it, folks?
All right, so this was sloppy, but I did do it. I did leave.
It was sloppy. It was also,
This is already peak entertainment. Thank you. This is red hot content. Okay, return the box.
All right. Well, you completed level 1 of that escalation. Eventually. All right. So now another target, Kanye Belmonte. Once you equip the food vendor disguise, you cannot change disguises again, or the mission will fail. And if any dead or unconscious bodies are found, the mission will immediately fail.
All right. Well,
Complications.
that is a complication, and I don't feel equipped to take that on today. So I'm gonna say that can we transition to the third part of the stream at this point?
I mean, I guess.
Okay. And we'll either come back to start with this one or start with another one, because this was a lot more complicated than the fish one was.
Okay.
What is not?
I mean, you certainly did make it something. I guess we're streaming. We're short streaming today.
We've been streaming for 2 hours already.
Well, including the pre-show.
And I need to make a chili.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised that you did not start the chili prior to stream time. Anyway, we're at the gas cave here. We're
okay. Thank you. I
we're
appreciate
doing the thing.
it.
We're moving to phase 3. Which is to say, hey everybody, welcome to the post stream. It's that time. It's that time when Amabel has determined that the stream is over. Hey Amabel, what do we do? What do we do during this part of the stream?
Well, we recommend things that we love to people in the chat. So
and people in the chat also. Everybody, feel free.
Recommend things to us that we love. Yes. All right.
You do not have to recommend things to us that we already love. The point of the exercise
that you
is
love
helping people find cool shit. So, what's the cool shit that you engaged with? What would you recommend to your fellow humans? Stuff that you have found out about and have learned about. I did already mention him, so this is not a this week thing. But because I already mentioned him and I said I would come back to him, I am a fan of this fellow on YouTube who does videos about medieval weaponry and stuff, and also let me see here. Boom. This fellow here, Blumenek, who's probably, his channel's pretty big. Odds are you've already heard of it, but yeah, lots of videos about
the archery guy.
Yeah, not just an archery guy, axes and all kinds of weapons. Also, a man who has a considerable amount of pole dancing experience and looks pretty fucking good in some like stripper thigh highs. Listen, what I'm saying is there's a lot to love here. If you are attracted to men, there's even more to love, because I do think he is quite an attractive man. Anyway, so that's one thing I'm recommending. Blumenek, if you're into my bullshit, you're probably going to be into his bullshit to at least some extent. And also, like I said, he's pretty hot. There's a couple videos where he's like, here's the deal, I'm shirtless now, and look at how using these weapons works these different muscles, and it's like, yeah, okay, I am looking. You got me. Anyway, Amabel, what's some media that you've engaged with in the last week that you would like to recommend?
I've been rewatching one of my comfort watches, a show that you introduced me to, a television show. And that's Review with Forrest McNeil, the Comedy Central show, which is an adaptation of an Australian show that I have not seen, but is apparently somewhere on YouTube. It's a really funny show. It's funny in the way where you feel pain and pathos for the main characters as their lives get worse and as they continue to spiral. That kind of funny.
Yeah, it has a real sort of a slickness and a sheen to it, and it is shockingly dark for that. I think review is a wonderful thing that not enough people know about. And yeah, it's shockingly dark. An Andrew Daly classic. Also, not a super long watch. Half-hour episodes, and there's only like 20 something.
Yeah, I think it's around what it is. Yeah.
So yeah, review with Forrest McNeil, a series about a man who has dedicated himself to reviewing life experiences. People send in recommendations. He goes out and he has the experience and then rates it on a 5-star scale. And we're talking about stuff judging from what's it like to steal? What's it like to eat 15 pancakes? What's it like to make a sex tape? What's it like to be a racist? He really puts his all, he does.
Yeah, there's a degree to it. The thing I use to sell people on it is like episode 3, Pancakes Divorce Pancakes, because
Yes.
the thing is he has to review is getting a divorce, and so he divorces his wife, who he loves very, like his best friend. He loves her so much, and or says he does,
Yeah.
But like,
How's he going to review the
he does
experience
it
if he
because-
doesn't? Yeah.
because that's the rules of the show that he's doing, and just completely like opening wounds he doesn't need to in service of this thing he's doing that he thinks is important. And I think it's a really compelling kind of character study in that way, and it really, like, I don't know, it's a fascinating car wreck.
Yeah, Andrew Daly is fantastic in it. James Urbaniak is great. The what's her name? Megan Stevenson, the AJ Gibbs is fantastic. Like,
Yeah,
really,
the whole cast
really,
is good.
really, really great work. My recommendation is going to be a TV show that is still airing. A thing I've picked up called The Lowdown.
Mhm.
This is an FX show. I've had a lot of good luck with stuff on FX. I feel like they have a real strong record with me. The Lowdown. It's about a man is loosely inspired by a real I don't want to say historical figure because it's recent, but a real actual person who calls himself a truth historian of his hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's sort of a neo-noir kind of thing. He gets himself involved in some stuff, trying to do his best to fight for the little guy to fight back against the rich people gentrifying the town and stepping all over everybody. And it turns out those people, they don't like it when you stop them from stepping on people. That's a whole thing. It's their whole deal. So yeah, it stars Ethan Hawke. It's got Keith David. It's got Macon Blair, channel favorite Macon Blair. Is created by Sterling Harjo, who you might know from like Reservation Dogs. Reservation Dogs is his thing.
Okay. I did see the first episode with you, and it was very good, and I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Yeah, Ethan Hawke has a particular kind of charisma that I find very compelling. I have liked him in pretty much everything I've ever seen him in, and this sort of like this unwilling neo-noir character, because he does want to do right and he does want to do the thing, but he is not. A lot of noir characters, they're extremely like rough and tumble. Noir protagonists get beat to shit, right? That's a core part of the genre, and a lot of them are like pretty much up for it, right? What's his name?
Yeah.
From Chinatown. He's just like, yeah, it's this. Listen, this is the job. You're gonna slice my nostril or whatever. Just taking a hit as part of the job. Ethan Hawke's character in The Lowdown does not want physical violence to happen to him. He is afraid of being harmed, and I do think that like his active fear for his life does add a certain sort of urgency to things. A lot of neo-noir characters kind of don't care if they live or die. But that ain't this man. This man has things to live for. There is one other thing that I wanted to mention. Peacemaker, season 2 of Peacemaker, concluded recently. And fucking listen, if you like James Gunn's take on superhero stuff at all, Peacemaker's so good. You gotta check it out. Huge thumbs up to the Peacemaker series. However you gotta acquire it. Yeah, it's real good. Amabel, don't you think so?
I do. I agree.
Cool, good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Best Van Duren and Hollander says, asking for a recommendation, any fun Pathfinder 2e classes for a campaign that's starting soonish. Already got a short list, but people here might have opinions. Does anybody got any strong feelings about Pathfinder classes? I personally have not gotten to play as much as I would like. I very much enjoyed my time playing an investigator, so it's sort of like an investigator / gunslinger type character. Investigator archetyped into inventor, actually, not gunslinger, but like a gunslinger in the colloquial sense. I was gonna bring up another class, and it's completely escaped my brain. I've been unplugged from Pathfinder mode for a little, but I would like to. TTRPGs are fun.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, I'm just checking if you're dead. Hey,
No, I'm here. I'm listening to you. I'm letting you do what?
No, you are You are listening to me. Can I recommend that you instead co-host the show?
I would like. I would love it if you got into TTRPG game, and I am doing the best I can to make that happen.
Okay, well, that's not what we're talking. We're talking about some fun Pathfinder classes. You played some Pathfinder classes. What do you do?
Yeah, I played a barbarian and a fighter.
Did you have a good time?
I did. Those are fun, but they're real basic. Okay. You always come up with like, I'm going to do this class that's this weird specific thing, like the detective raider or the gunsmith cat, and I don't.
Yep, I was playing a gunsmith cat, having a real bubblegum crisis.
Oh no, was that an anime? I'm sorry.
Yes, that is a.
I didn't know that.
You could probably figure out a way to be a samurai pizza cat. That might be a good character.
Yeah.
Be a samurai pizza cat. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Honestly, like, I was thinking about Starfinder, right? Starfinder 2e is out now. I'm kind of curious about that. Tabletop RPGs, they're good. That's another one of my recommendations for the week. All right, I think it seems like we're winding down. People are pretty. Cat of Nine Tails says barbarian and fighter. Huh? That does align with her approach to man hitting. It does, right?
That doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel like a nice thing to say.
There's a guileless directness to your approach. I think that's what's being referenced.
Okay.
It's all right. Oh, you know what? One other thing I wanted to mention. The movie Him, the horror movie Him, the Marlon Wayans.
Yeah, how is that?
Vehicle. That's on digital now. I saw that last night. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I was surprised to see after watching it. I went and I just like, what are people saying about this? Because in particular, it has it has an ending. It has quite an ending. But overall, I think it's like a really striking piece with a couple of really, really strong performances anchoring it. And I was surprised to see that actually it's like people don't like it. It's very stylized. So for people who are not familiar with the sort of the broad concept, Him is a horror movie about a boy who grows up with his family, pushing him very hard into football. And sort of like the moment of him making the grade, the moment of his time to get into the league, and sort of like the culmination of all that pressure, and then his like childhood idol who is on the edge of retiring sort of takes him under his wing. And it's got a real gosh, I don't even really know what to compare it to. It has a vibe that reminds me a lot, honestly, of that movie from earlier this year with Ayo Edebiri and John Malkovich.
I don't know if I saw that
the
one.
name of which is now escaping me, but it has this very sort of like heightened reality to it. Like I say, it's very stylized. It's very, there's a lot of physical brutality, as you might expect, but they do a really good job of using it in like fits and starts. So even though it is probably like the sort of the main meat of the movie, it catches you off guard like almost every time. It's always like, oh shit, right, violence. Yeah, and it does some really interesting things thematically. I am unsure how I feel about the ending, is part of the reason that I went to the internet. But I think like it's absolutely worth a watch. And again, Marlon Wayans and Tyreek Withers, the two main actors, are both fucking phenomenal in it. Amabel, you know Tyreek Withers from Atlanta.
Okay.
His first major role is as the kid, the black and white episode that's about.
Right.
Yeah, he's the main character in the yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wholeheartedly recommend him. It's fucking, even if you don't like it, it is going to be an experience. And you cannot say that they did not go for it with their entire fucking heart. And I do, I appreciate that.
I know you do, and I might have to check that one out.
People are saying stuff. Darkwind 1971 says on TTRPGs, Critical Role started their 4th campaign recently. I did see that. I think Brennan Lee Mulligan is
Brennan Lee Mulligan is DMing, GMing.
Which is cool. Are they playing their game now? Because they released a TTRPG, right?
I think so. I don't really keep up with the space so much, but that sounds right.
Yeah, I don't know. I also don't watch the show. But I think they're no longer playing D&D. I think they're playing their game now, and I will feel more comfortable recommending the show if they're not playing D&D anymore. I really am so fucking sick of D&D.
Yeah.
I hate to put it that way, but like, if there was ever a thing that was just like strangling the entirety of the space that it created. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Unasked for negativity. Remember, I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to be good. I also see there's a Kickstarter for a Ghost in the Shell RPG. There's also a Kickstarter for a Starfinder PC game. That's right. I meant to mention this because I saw this and it looks cool. So if you are interested in playing a tabletop CRPG kind of thing with the Starfinder 2E rule set. This exists. You can check this out. This is Starfinder Afterlight on Kickstarter. It is in its funding period. There's 24 days to go. They're way past their goal, and they've already got a pretty complete. You can get some video of the game. They're already pretty complete, but they're just making that sort of final push. It looks good as hell. I think it looks really, really good. I'm eager for it. I'm gonna back it. So yeah, this is a thing that people who watch my stream might definitely be interested in. Starfinder is the sort of the science fiction version of Pathfinder. Starfinder 2E uses rules that are essentially compatible with Pathfinder 2E. The equipment is balanced a little bit differently, but the core rules are the same, which I think is really rad. Okay, Darkwind says Daggerheart wasn't quite ready, so they did stick with D&D for the campaign, which is, was a thing they're allowed to do. It's a little bit of a shame from my perspective, but it's a thing they're allowed to do. Boss Van Durenden Hollander says, I have a hot take for 4X School. I feel like EL2 is basically as much of a combat-focused game as AOW4 in its current very early state. That is interesting. I definitely feel like the buildings I'm building are a little bit more of the focus in Endless Legend. I think owing in part to the simpler combat, but also I haven't even played one full game yet, so I don't really feel like I can offer a very focused critique. I will say, thinking about it, I am spending a huge amount of time building armies, and I do feel like we need to be running around the Endless Legend 2 map with 3 or 4 armies just to deal with like neutral events and stuff, and that does create a lot more combat focus. So yeah, you might totally be right about that. We'll see. I still don't know exactly how I feel about everything. We're shaking it out. But I think that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for being here, for watching. The chat is in full revolt against my suggestion that Amabel go faster. They wanted you to know. I wanted you to know that they wanted you to know that you're doing a great job and that I need to shut the hell up.
Well, that's a little too much. Be nice to my sweetie.
So yeah, come back next week for more escalations. I definitely thought we were going to get through more than one. Was kind of hoping. But yeah, we'll come back. We'll do more. It'll be good. And come back next week, of course, for more of all of the stuff that we're doing. At some point, I'm going to finish some of these games. There's so many cool things coming out, so many like cool indie games that I want to feature on the channel, but we got to finish some of the shit that we're playing first. So hopefully we can make some progress toward that. Have fun with the rest of your weekend. Do your best to enjoy, relax, Think about the things you love and love them fiercely. And just fucking survive. Make it to the next week. And we'll see you then.